Having faith is a big part of where you want your life to go. You have to be confident and you have to have faith. So in my last video, I told you I had favor, right? I had lost my GoPro literally the next day after losing $60, forgetting to take it out the Mac machine, right? So I got a little distraught and upset that I wasn't going to get that money back because I didn't like what the bank manager had to say. She took down my name, number, and card information, and this is what she says. She says, we can't really determine if that customer banks there or not. And she said, if no one takes money out the machine, the machine's supposed to retract that money and put it back in the person's account. I said, well, how long does that take to happen? Minutes, seconds, or what? She says, we don't know. How could you, as a bank manager, how could you not know these things? So, if indeed that machine was supposed to bring the money back in, it sure as heck did not. And that person behind me got it. All right, so it's possible that it was a faulty machine. Needless to say, the Lord works in mysterious ways, I mentioned. And I got 2 houses out of the deal that day. The very next day, I got 2 houses. The second house took me around a corner 5 minutes down the road, and I got that house. So I got a total of almost $300. Now, I'm not saying that that's the reason. It was just coincidence. Come on, guys, man. Come on with the coincidence stuff. That was planned. It happened. And how much of a coincidence is it that it happened the very next day? I get the money back, not knowing that I will ever see that $60 again. So you can call it coincidence or not. But if you've been following me, you very well know that too many coincidences like that, it just doesn't add up to just being at the right place at the right time. Coincidence. It's not. All right? So it doesn't end there. You see, the Lord wanted to test to see if I was a selfish individual, or maybe I done changed my mind. Yeah, I may do nice things, but you gotta wake up and feel that way all the time. You can't just do things temporarily, because it doesn't work that way. The fact that I lost that money, I'm getting down to a point. The fact that I lost that $60, I wasn't selfish, and I still took money, what little I had, out of my pocket to help somebody after the fact, without a care in the world, because I know that person needed it more than I do. So I get this letter. It's been there for a few days, but I never opened it up. Look what this has. Look what this says. This is how y'all know I'm not telling y'all a lie. This is all, everything that I tell you, I have nothing to gain by not telling the truth. Now, it says, Dear Marcus Window Cleaning, we have completed our review into your ATM dispute claim. I didn't even know I filed the dispute claim, but I guess the bank manager did it for me, seeing as how she knew that I wanted my money back. All right? So based on our investigation, we determined an error did not occur for $0. The $0, right? This is what blew my mind. However, we have determined that an error did occur for $60. You see that? Your account has been credited $60 on 11/18, as well for any fees incurred and interest not occurred as a result of a transaction error. Now that, my friend, is good customer quality right there. despite their findings of, an investigation of $0, they did, however, find an error for $60. Whatever the case was, they credited that money. So not only did I get that money together back into my account, but I also got other jobs for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Y'all can say I would have gotten those jobs anyway. Yeah, I very well could have. But see, where my mindset is different. For every action, there's a reaction. And I have favor and I have protection everywhere I go. So that person that got that $60 obviously was blessed. In some strange, twisted kind of way, he was blessed. And I was out of $60. But I got my $60 back. So the bank lost money because that person obviously still has the $60. I don't think that person got a guilty conscience and say, hey, there was $60 in the Mac machine. I just wanted to come by and drop it off. I think they would have noted that in this letter. So that person kept the $60. They still awarded me back my $60 because it was the right thing to do. It was on their property, and technically that's theft by someone else, and that should be their responsibility. And mine, because I didn't get the money, but that money's supposed to be retracted back if no one claims it or grabs it in time. Now, that may have to change because obviously it wasn't long enough, a short enough time to bring that money back in before someone else behind me got it. And I'm sure this won't be the last or the first time this has happened. Maybe it's the first time they've heard of this happening, so they can rest assured and believe that I am not lying about leaving money in a Mac machine, because who does that? And who says a far-fetched story like that and think they can get away with it? I left $1,000 in a Mac machine and forgot to get it. Oh, okay. We'll just credit $1,000 back into your account. You know what I mean? They can plainly see that money was withdrawn. The part that I'm not so sure about is that I actually got the money. Obviously, something happened where they were able to use the surveillance to find out that I did not take that money out, and that technically they're still responsible for it. But this is Masters at Wagtail, and I'll see you on the next one. I got other good news too, man. The Lord works in mysterious ways. So I made one trad pack, and now I'm making two because one of them has been sold, and I just have to put it together as soon as that person sends me their tool to work on. I'm overhauling their tool for free, but I'm sending them back. It's over in the UK. I'm sending them back the trad pack. Hey, that rhymed. And now another person wants it, so I'm going to sell off my inventory. And I'm just going to take orders and build them as they come in. But, all right, someone's trying to call me. Mac-a-fracka.